So
that was the worst case scenario, also my worst nightmare.
This is our little story and a true thing. Two hearts come together in a mutual win. Keeping it together with a real life. Welcome to the family, this is our life. It's perfect. I'll just set you here for me. You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
wow, look at our little watermelon sunshine.
Yes.
Our little watermelon sugar high. Okay, I know you guys see something different about Ivy for sure. We're gonna talk about it later. But yes, she has her little earrings. No. What a tweetie. What a little tweetie.
Yes.
She
Yes.
cutie mo.
Yes. Look at there.
It was an ordeal that I will get into later when I have had my coffee and can tell you about it. But yeah, we'll talk about it. Oh, my hair today. Somebody gave me the best one the other day in the comments, and it was free paper, but I can't manage. Good morning, Jackson.
Good morning, Mom.
Again, like we haven't said good morning to each other already. I saw him already this morning. You slept well? Good morning, Ozzy Bean. Again.
Okay.
Say good morning, Mommy.
Good morning, Mommy.
So look at me now. Sure, I was going to ask for a blow kiss, you know. Love you.
Mom.
Alright guys, so I am about to head out to get some clear contact paper to wrap the boys' books because they're due tomorrow. I actually started to wrap the books last night, but unfortunately the contact paper I got was not sticking, so I've lost some time on that, so I have to literally do that today. So I said, you know what, let me just go quickly, go and get what I need and come back so that I have it for later on today. Can't wrap it in the day. I'm gonna have to try and wrap it when they're gone to bed tonight, which is not ideal, but I just saw it go. So I'm gonna go do that now and get back home shortly.
Good morning, MTM family. Top of the morning to all of my MTM people out there. Auntie Tessie just came for the boys. Jackson is here with me now. Tami went on the road to go to the pharmacy to go grab some stuff. Momo is here with the baby. It's been a good weekend so far. It's been an eventful weekend so far. We're going to have to tell you all about what happened when we went to go pierce the baby's ear. Drama, people. Anyway, then in the kitchen and all, look some breakfast and thing, you see me? Let me show you guys Miss Ivy and Mr. Gamer. He's been doing so good at this FIFA game. The man study all of the player them. Boy, John, is this another thing? I mean, guys, games are not all bad. When games become a problem is when it take up too much of them time and they don't do the other necessary things that kids need to do to be kids. But this game is showing me that his brain is so quick. He's learning all the footballers who play for which team, and he's doing this just over the summer. He just got into football and the man is just learning the game, the concepts of the game, and it shows how intelligent he is. So I kind of see where this game is just showing me that, yeah, really bright boy. Baba. Hi, Ivy Arrow. Prettiest girl in the world. Prettiest girl in the world. Watch my girl with a little PS them.
So get big, you know.
She's
Big man.
so big.
Big girl.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, Ivy. Love you, daddy girl. Hi, Ivy. She give me a little bit of smile. Gotcha. You don't sleep very better night time.
Auntie.
Dugsy fall asleep. See, Auntie Tessie come back with the boys in here.
Auntie. Well, I was looking this way and when we look at there, and this is what I see. Mama.
What is it?
You doing
You
scales?
just see her looking like at me like this. I just see her looking at me like this.
Watch me little singer and training at the scales.
I was doing scales with Atlas. I like it.
What? At last, I hear you doing voice training. Tami, tell me one day.
Come here, sweetie.
I was supposed to tell you this story while we were driving, but me and Wayne ended up chat out the whole drive. We're at Fontana now, and we're in the parking lot, and you know, it's cool and nice in here. It must be the hottest day of the year again. It's so hot. I wanted to tell you guys the story about piercing Ivy Ara's ears.
So this is a mini story time then. So we're gonna start from where?
From the part where I thought it was going to be no big deal. Like, I want to apologize personally to every woman who has had to pierce her child's ears, because I just used to think, oh, calm down, you're just piercing their ears. Big whoop.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
And guess why it's even worse of a whole thing? Because they're babies, right? So they're wiggling. And they're going to be moving. They're not like 9, 8, maybe 10, maybe even 12. You know, where you can say, oh, sit down and just bear it out.
Oh, and it's totally for vanity. That's the other part. That's always like... All of these things didn't really occur to me before. I find myself to be, you know, a person who thinks ahead and tries to think of all the possible things. But for some reason, I just did not think this would bother me the way it did. It bothered me. So we go to get our ears pierced, and we went to, you know, the pediatrician's office, which is where most people go to get their child's ears pierced. You can also go to a Jewel, I believe, or a place where they do it.
Mm-hmm.
So many women told me this is where they took their kids, blah, blah, blah. No problem, that's fine. This is where Tessie took Zaya. We take Ivy, no problems. I'm going to cut this story very short. But basically, we have to kind of like hold her to mark one ear and then mark the other ear. Oh, by the way, I must say that I also randomly bumped into a friend and her daughter while we were there, who incidentally, her daughter got her ears pierced there when she was little. They ended up staying, and it was a good thing that they stayed with me because I needed the emotional support. Because Wayne went into silence.
No, one at a time when the nerves start leaking, they say, oh, Tami, we can
abort mission.
no bother with this
Yes,
today, you know,
yes, because she kept moving her head every time.
I just kind of felt this might be more bumpy than I thought it would be in that moment.
We got nervous. Anyway, so we pierce one ear. I have to hold her down. We pierce one ear. She screams bloody murder. I started to cry at this point because I'm cutting the story short. There's a whole ordeal leading up to it, but meaning, you know, it's just she's her nap time. There was a lot going on. Then it's time to pierce the other ear. Hold her, pierce it. I'm crying still. I don't even look at the ear because I'm like, I've had to hold my daughter down. She knows what's going to happen. The screech, it was horrible. I can't even show much of the footage. I think Wayne started to film out of nerves, and not really to document, but just out of nerves.
You have to occupy my brain with something.
Yeah. So we go to leave now, and the lady says to me, can you just check to make sure everything is okay with her ears, that you're happy? I turn her around, guys, and unfortunately on one side it was pierced lower than the other side. Outside of aesthetics, the issue is that it was so low on the lobe that I knew that as she grew older it would become a problem. So
and that was the worst case scenario, also my worst nightmare.
That we then had to remove the earring.
Happened.
Anybody who's pierced their ears, they know that those earrings are particularly hard to come apart because they're putting them on babies, so they can't come apart and then become a choking hazard or something. So we then have to take off the earring and re-pierce her ear. And it was quite properly one of the most traumatic experiences for me. Ivy Arrow was fine, not even 30 minutes after it had been done. Just to show you that, you know, they get over it. I think I had a much harder time and you had a much harder time. because it just felt so bad to put her through that. Listen, we wanted to pierce her ears, so we knew this was something. You may have different feelings behind why we pierce ears, why we don't, why we wait. I mean, my own sister said to me, I'm so glad you did it now, because when she did it, mommy pierced her ears when she was 9, and she was like, I remember it, and it was traumatic. At least Ivy won't remember this. So, you know, they're all different schools of thought. I don't want to get into it. I just didn't expect it to turn out that way, and B, I didn't expect it to bother me as much as it did. Now they're fine. She slept fine that night. She's such a trooper. Turn her head from side to side. We can clean it, no problem.
She's been fine.
Ivy Ara has been fine, and gosh darn it, she is cute. And I know it's pure vanity, but Lord, she looks sweet with them.
How would you compare it with circumcision?
Way worse. This is the thing, again, you see, with injections or maybe even a circumcision or any procedure a child has to do that you think is for a cause. I know, but one that you think is for a cause feels better than one that you feel is just purely for vanity. That's the truth.
There is that school of thought
that's just for vanity. Well, let me tell you something. That's a whole other conversation, but yeah, we got through it, we made it through it. She's fine. I'm so grateful that, you know, it's done. And I walked out of the office
100%.
saying,
it's better now than you wait.
I'm glad we did it. At the end of the day, I'm glad we did it.
Look at man.
And
it's
I'm
just
glad we
like
didn't wait any longer.
Once it heals and it's nice, it's just like
good to go.
Good. Better now than
Later.
never or later.
Yeah. So yeah.
Very eventful weekend. Very eventful weekend.
Thing mashed me up though for the whole of the Friday, my mash up. So while you guys were watching the video about us, and I big and bold in the video about, yeah man, I got pierce our ears this weekend. Oh, by the way, we're piercing our ears this weekend. Watch out. Monday. Blood fire. God give me a piece of humble pie right there. So we got radam. And listen, things happen, mistakes happen, babies move. So the thing moves,
apparently
you know?
that type of thing happens more regularly than
you expect,
you would even think or expect.
Yeah.
Because obviously it comes with the territory. The baby will move, this and that, and little thing. And it wasn't even a lot lower than where it should have been, but it's just,
it would make
as
a
you say,
yeah.
over time it would get, it would create.
Not only that, this is an
issue.
aesthetic thing too, so you want it to be in the right spot.
Yeah, 100%.
And she have my little fat lobe them, you know. She might have my like a short fat lobe, so you know, when I have no whole heap of space.
Jesus.
Anyway, I just spent a long time talking about that. Just a couple things I couldn't get at the other one, and then I'm going to do a mini haul for you guys to show you what I got. Okay, so let's go do it. Radam, we get Radam, man. Radam.
It's my first time to Kingston. She's from Trinidad, so she's actually her first time on this side. On this side, yeah. So
Really?
Yeah. And she's really showing me around. We just Jade Garden because we're like, we went to Jade Garden.
Nice.
Yes. I had to call and make sure we had our pork.
I love that.
Yes, I am. This is such a different experience, you know?
And guys, they said MTM for life, so you know I have to go get. Don't forget when you see us, merch is still in stock, so you guys say MTM for life. You understand? Okay.
It's my first pumpkin spice latte of the season.
Why is that a thing?
It's a thing. Hold
pumpkin
on.
in a coffee?
Wayne doesn't know that this is a thing. Pumpkin spice is a thing. We're gonna have to tell him about it, guys. People of the world who have Starbucks, please tell Wayne that the pumpkin spice latte is a thing. It is indicative of the season, which is the fall, that we do not get to experience here in Jamaica. And it reminds me of cold weather. I'm so glad it's raining right now, because it has made this pumpkin spice latte that much better. I feel to put on a sweater just for fun.
I'm in my 40s And it's the first time I ever hear about pumpkin spice in our name.
You have also not had coffee your entire 40 years until the last year. It's the first time you probably had a coffee. So you wouldn't know. And I was just explaining to him, it's like a trend. It's like a hug. If you didn't mess it up with that already, I would say try it. And I do an extra shot. Yeah.
Let me taste.
Oh my God, sure. It just tastes like banana bread or something, but pumpkin. You need a second one because of that, what you were drinking. But you get the vibe? Cinnamon, pumpkin spice, like a nutmeg.
Yeah, nutmeg. Stand out tonight.
It's like what you'd put in a pumpkin pie.
Okay. Not that bad.
It doesn't have pumpkin in it. It's just a pumpkin spice.
Okay. Who would have known?
Well, now you know. Time to go back home. So the last time I did one of these Tami's mini haul, you guys really liked it. So I'm gonna show you all the stuff that I got from you know where we were, and I'll share it with you really quick. So I originally went there for clear contact paper to wrap all of the books, and I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls of that. I don't know how I ended up buying foil there too, but you know, you go there and you see things and you're like, oh yeah, I need foil. You remember how I told you guys I'm into my headband phase right now? Love. I think there are like 3 in this one. 1, 2, 3. And I couldn't just get a headband for myself. Look what I got for my little girl. It's a little bow. It just has these little, like, you know, you just go so and you just clip on. I got some of the snack size Ziplocs. These are great for the kids for school for a small little snack. When you have countertops like this is your best friend. This and Ajax, trust me, them do they do. The boys ran out of body wash, so we just keep this in the bathroom and everybody uses it. I love Dove products. I love anything that is gentle, you know, this, Aveeno, anything like that I love. So this one's nice and big and it will last us for a good while in the shower. Easy to pump, good to go. I also love a good bar of soap, and right now we're using, I think, the Protex, which I really like. I got some rulers because you always need rulers. How about this? Oh, I'm going to tell you a story. The other day, right, light did go away, and my other fan that I normally use wasn't charged. I need to charge it as I think about it, and I had to fan myself and the baby, and I was like, yo, what am I gonna use? And the other day, I mean, obviously I used a piece of cardboard or whatever, so I was like, wouldn't it be nice to have just a fan? And I just thought, look at this nice fan. My grandmother used to have a million of these fans. So yes, I got a little fan. And then I got some of the Easy Ups for Atlas. Some of you are like, isn't Atlas potty trained? No, he's not. And that's okay. I'm not forcing him into it right now. This is the term he's going to do it at school. But yeah, he does still wear Easy Ups. So it is what it is. Every child is different, and this is just his journey, and it's been the same for all the kids. I'm not worried. So I got some masks for the kids. Now what I'm really grateful for is that they do 2 different sizes. You have the 3 to 8 and you have the 9 to 13. So Jackson, these fit him better, and the little ones, these fit them better. I'm not done, there's more. I needed a little one like this. I just needed a small one. That was glass. I have a small one, but it's plastic, but I needed a glass one. Then I got this, which I love so much. Oh, look at how nice that is. And it's proper, like, ceramic, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, oven safe. Sometimes you just want to make a little casserole or a little shepherd's pie or a little lasagna. Then I eat this. I like this. While we're on the breakables, I really needed a little jar for my coffee station for sugar. And while I was there, I was like, you know, it'd be nice to keep one of these on the counter for seasoning as well, because we season with sugar, you know, and it has to be airtight because we don't want any ants to get in there. And I just thought it would look so pretty with the coffee station and on the counter, so I actually got 2 of those. I got some phonics cards for Atlas and rhyming. He's rhyming at the moment, and so I just kind of want to reinforce it. Look at this, so good. I love it. I also got them some multivitamins. I don't normally do multivitamins, but I thought, you know, let me just try. This one is a multivitamin and a probiotic, so let's see how we go. So Ivy is definitely teething or something, and I just saw these little chew toys and I said let me just try them and see if she likes either one of them, until I actually ordered some online as well, so we're gonna see which one of all of them she likes. But in the meantime, we're gonna be trying these and hopefully it helps. I was just talking to Mrs. Mitch about the fact that I have tried like 2 different can openers before this one, and I'm really hoping this one works because I'm using one from 19 how long, and it worked all these years, but ever since the others just haven't been working. So let's hope this can opener works. I got some mascara. They didn't have the voluminous one that I normally like, but this is the other one that I really like, so I got that. I also got one of these for the sink. Oh, and of course I'm starting back working out, so I got myself a yoga mat. Wish me luck. So that's basically it. Did I go fast enough? Hope you enjoyed it as always. I'll see you for the next Tami's mini haul.
Just bathe and not bathe.
No,
just
she just fed.
Just fed and changed Ivy, and now Grandma want a one squeeze.
It's a little warm here, so we need to find a fan. We need to find a fan, Ivy.
Standing up or sitting down?
No, she don't want to sit. She doesn't want to sit. Every time I sit, I have to start the post. So I have to stand up a little bit. And then we can probably put her in her little seat.
Yeah.